Welcome to the semi-finals of Voice Personality Hunt 2022. My name is Samantha and I'll be your host for VPH semi-finals. After rounds of intense judging, we're down to our remaining 12 contestants who are being split into 3 teams, each led by our veteran mentors from our artist management team. The 3 mentor teams are Team Rubab, Team Divya, and Team Jaslyn. The task for semi-finals will be for our contestants to work in pairs and interview our guest speaker from the following 3 categories: melodious conversations with upcoming musical artists, the sound of stars for content creators, as well as mellow mealtime for all our foodies out there. However, there's a twist. Our guest speakers will be throwing curveballs at our contestants during the interview segments. To form our judging panel, we have invited esteemed judges from the media industry to decide who moves on to the grand finals. Let's introduce our judges.
Hello, I'm Muna Bagarib. I'm an actress, host, and content creator.
Hi, I'm Petrina. I'm a voice and accents coach.
Hi, I'm Josh, and I am a fan of the 2 of them. That's why I'm actually here now. I'm a radio DJ. I work at Kiss 92.
Here's what happened.
Hi, good evening. I'm your co-host Ashrita,
And Joel.
and you're watching Monday Evening Live. Now, I'm so excited today. We're both extremely excited to introduce you to our very, very special guest this lovely evening.
Yeah, I'm especially stoked to meet this person. Ashrita, I think you know me very well. I'm someone who considers myself as a content creator as well. So to meet someone who's also a content creator and so much larger than me, I'm just especially happy to be here to talk to her today.
It seems like you know a little bit more about her than I do, so do you care to enlighten the rest of us?
Definitely. I've got the numbers over here. So for those of you who's watching, especially you Singaporeans right here, she's a huge Singaporean YouTuber. She's a huge Singapore content creator. She's amassed over 240,000 followers on TikTok and Instagram, and at the same time, she's got more than 50 million views across all her TikTok videos. So if you still don't know her yet, today we're going to introduce you to her right now. So right over here, we have our guest that is a loner going by the handle of Pinoy Brownie.
Hi everybody. My name is Alona, also known as Pinoy Brownie on TikTok, and I'm usually known for my comedic skits and also my spelling bee content on TikTok. Yeah.
For sure, we've definitely watched all of that and they're all especially funny stuff. Now, we actually did a bit of searching about the things that you can do for the fact that you are someone who has the background of Filipino cultural roots. And we actually see that you can speak in a few languages. Is that the case?
I mean, yeah, I can speak a bit of like Tagalog and also some dialect, which is Ilocano, but it's not technically like very good. And like since I was raised in Singapore, I also can speak Mandarin because that's what I learned in primary school. Yeah.
She can speak Mandarin. Sometimes I think to myself, my Mandarin also really, really bad. And then, the fact that you have way more is better than me already.
I think all of us are like bad at Mandarin. It's okay. Yeah.
But hopefully you get good at some point in time. Yeah, but even so, I think we're also very curious as to the roots that you've had, as I've mentioned.
So did you ever live in the Philippines, or have you been in Singapore your whole life?
I mean, I was born in the Philippines like when I was a few months old, and then my mom actually brought me back to Singapore to like, and that was when I was raised here like all my life. Yeah, so technically I haven't had a chance to live properly in the Philippines, but I do go back once in a while. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I get that because I've lived in different countries as well, so I understand that. But I want to know that I've noticed that a lot of your content is inspired by your culture, and I find that really interesting. So what I also want to know is what started your journey on TikTok?
Well, actually, I mean, most of my content is surrounded by the Filipino culture, but it's kind of interesting also because I actually struggle like finding like content that relates to like Filipinos as well, since I was born in Singapore and I was raised in Singapore. Yeah, but what started my TikTok journey was actually I had a first account, so I started like scrolling on TikTok, and then that's when I also like occasionally made like dances with like some of my friends as well, and like vlogs. Yeah, so I think there's this one video, I can't remember which one was it, but then it blew up. And then that's when I started like making, I was encouraged to make more content. And then it got to a point where I don't know what happened, but my account got banned for some reason.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that's when my friend was like, why not you just make an entire new account and like actually start like having a brand and like do like proper content instead of like just vlogs and dances. So that's when I created my current account now, which is called Pinoy Brownie.
So the
Yeah.
actual account that you have now wasn't the very first account that you had.
Yeah, it
was actually
wasn't. Yeah.
Okay, quite a bit. But then when you first started out, actually was it your own decision or was it more like your friend pushing you further?
I mean, I've always like enjoyed making content, so I guess it was kind of like based on like my own desire to like create content. But what my friend like just pushed me to like even create content not only for myself but like also for other people as well. Yeah.
Right, definitely. Okay, I can understand the idea of friends persuading because that was also what got me into content creation as well. Then, as someone who has been making videos a lot, that's like for myself, you know, I think a lot of people over here watching today are also curious, what's the thinking process that people like yourself have when you make your videos? You know, what do you think about before they go live?
Well, I mean, there's like a lot of things to think about. Like last time when when I didn't really have like that big of a following, I didn't really think much. I just like posted whatever I wanted. But now that I know that people are actually watching my content, so I have to be more conscious of like what I post and also the type of messages I want to put across my videos. Yeah, so I mean, since like I'm a very I like comedy. I enjoy watching comedy content on TikTok. So that's where I surround most of my content around. Yeah.
I think we all love comedy ourselves. You know, all your videos are especially humorous. By the number of views, clearly everyone is loving it also.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, but definitely at the same time, I think when we look at people online, right, we will think that, wow, this person is like so funny in a sense. It's like, do you really want to get to know this person? They'll think that it's a very natural thing. So do you feel that the humor that you have was something that you carry into the time when you did TikTok? Or do you think it's because you're on the platform? Then after a while, you become more confident?
I think generally what made me start making videos was also because I want to show people my type of humor and like what I enjoy and what I found funny. So I guess the humor that I have online and now is like the same. But also like since I think humor is subjective. So like not everyone might find like the things I find funny, or like sometimes I guess also in a way that I can't show all aspects of what my humor is like, because I mean, what if I get cancelled, you know? Yeah. Like, I mean, yeah. So I guess like there's also like a line between that. Yeah.
Right, definitely. So it's great to hear the thinking process that you have throughout your videos, and I think there's a lot of significant ones that you've made as well, like the Spelling Bee series.
Yeah.
Actually, do you have a word for us today?
I mean, I can check my list. I have like a list of words. Yeah, I have a list of words actually.
Right, but then at the same time, there's also videos that involve a very significant like co-host of yours, kind of like Ashrita over here. You've got your brother that's featured very often, and I think Ashrita was telling me about how she's really curious about it as well.
Yeah, I have a brother too, and I'm just like really curious to see how you convinced your brother to join you, because mine could never. Like, he refuses to even take pictures with me.
I see. I mean, I guess kind of because also like me and my siblings, we share like the same humor as well. So like what made me, okay, I think the first video that I featured him was like this prank video. It was like about this trend going around where like people are pranking their siblings or even like their boyfriends that they shaved off their eyebrows. So like the eyebrow, then like after like pretending to shave off the eyebrow, they show the filter, which is like a thinner like eyebrow. Yeah, so I thought like that was funny, and since like I don't have a boyfriend, so I'm gonna use my brother. Yeah, and then I think after that video, it started like gaining a lot of traction as well. So like my brother and I was like, hey, why not we just like continue like this series? I think it's like kind of like funny. Yeah, so I think that kind of like encouraged him as well. Yeah, and also kind of because I bribe him. Like sometimes like after like
Okay, this is like secret details that we cannot see. Yeah.
But like after like I finish like videos or like sometimes even sponsored content, like I'll be like, oh, this is how I encourage him. I'll be like, can you just like film the video with me? I'll buy you like Valorant skin later. Yeah, so that's how I think that's why he's like very encouraged to like make videos with me. Cause like at the end of the day, he would just be like, Alona, can you buy this for me? You know, yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah. Initially it wasn't, but then now like since I feature him in like my sponsored content, so I guess he's like, give me like a cut of your money too. Yeah. So
Oh, definitely. And as siblings, you all will share, like, right?
yeah,
You'll
siblings
get
like
your
of course
piece.
will share. Yeah.
Right. It's so great to hear that you have a great bond with
Mm-hmm.
you and your brother as well. And I hope that you guys can take it far. But I do wonder, will your brother follow your footsteps?
I mean, I'm actually not sure because I haven't like actually asked him that yet, or like we haven't actually talked about it. But I think he has other career options in the future. I don't think he's very interested in like making content like as much as I do. Yeah, so maybe not, but maybe you'll still like see him in my videos like once in a while.
You'll
Yeah.
see him as he grows up.
Yeah, that's
Become
kind of
friends.
cool. Yeah.
Right. So in any case, I think many of us over here, we want to see you go far. So
Oh.
one of the things that we are curious about is what are... Sorry? Do you have a-
Sorry. Yeah, this was my alarm.
Is
Sorry,
totally fine.
I'll turn it off.
Is it an alarm
I'll
for
turn it
something
off.
important today?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Not all too bad, but even so, where do you wish to take your career in a sense? You know, what are your hopes for your career?
I do hope that in the future I remain as a content creator because I really enjoy what I do. But that's if I'm still relevant by then, you know. Yeah. But like I think it's like very interesting, and because I study mass comm as well, so it's kind of like what I'm doing. Like it's kind of related to what I'm studying. Yeah. So I do hope to continue with this. If not, then I guess you see me like behind the scenes somewhere.
Yeah, you can apply your content creation to what you learn in school and everything. Like,
Yeah.
It's so nice to hear whatsoever that you're going through as well. And I think for many people over here, we're inspired by you today to hear that you have so many great ideas when it comes to your content creation. I think one of the big things as well is, do you have any sneak peek into some big project that you have coming up?
I mean,
Spill the tea,
I mean, not really a sneak peek, but then I do plan on like posting more content on like other platforms, like maybe YouTube or like Twitch. Maybe in the future, maybe like not now. Yeah, so maybe, I don't know.
I think we're both gonna be excited, okay? We'll make sure that we are the first ones there to catch you.
Set my alarms.
You set your alarm. Alona going
You put a
live.
release date on your Instagram, we'll be
okay.
sure to keep that down.
Okay, I will.
And at the same time, I hope to be able to learn quite a bit from you as well. Like even outside of this interview, I would love to meet you so much more again because you've given us such a wonderful time today.
Oh, thank
Right.
you.
Yes, and Ashrita, like after all of this, as much as you're not a content creator as yourself, I think you have quite a bit that you feel towards Alona also.
Yeah, I really admire like all of your confidence, like watching your videos and seeing you sort of grow in that way is really inspiring to me, especially as somebody who's also not, Singaporean and like living in a different country. I find that really inspiring.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, we've loved you so much today, but at the same time, can you send some loving words to the fans who's watching you right now?
Okay. Thank you. What am I? I don't know what to say.
Anything goes.
Oh, okay. To all my fans out there, thank you all for supporting me, and please continue to support me. And I would love to like meet every single one of you. Yeah, if y'all see me in public, say hi. Don't stare at me. Yeah.
To all of you who's watching right now, be sure to follow Alona right on her TikTok handle, that is Pinoy Brownie. It's a very easy name to remember. I've already followed her. I believe Ashrita has also followed her. And if not, I think that's all that we have for today. We hope that you've enjoyed your time right over here. Alright, and I suppose we can wave to the camera together. We can all say goodbye. Alright, bye bye.
I really think Joel has this incredible trait where he may not be super articulate because he does trip on his words, but he's so outspoken and outgoing that it comes across and that energy comes across, and I love that he's always trying. Like he knows, okay, this is the part where I need to like plug your Instagram handles, and even if I trip over the usernames, okay, I'm still gonna try it. So I love that part of him. I think with Ash, I resonate with her interview style where it's like warm, you know, but there also needs to be a level of confidence where even though I'm going for the tender part, I'm able to jump in and be like, I want to get this from you as well. I'm confident in what I bring to the table. What do you guys think?
I agree with Joel first. I mean, he off the bat he's got great energy, and I feel like he's completely on his feet the whole interview. He's listening. He's very aware. You know, when Alona's saying that, oh, I don't know what to say, he picks up on it. And he's like, no, don't worry, say anything. And yeah, I admire that because it shows that you're a thinking host. So I appreciate that from Joel. With Ash, I do love the energy that she brings as well. I think it can be very nice. It can make the interview a lot more, I guess, maybe warmer.
Yeah, like
maybe
an exhale.
Like bring a connection with the guest. And I know she did that, but I do wish that, again, she jumped in a bit more. I think there were moments where you could have done that, and it's just about, you know, being confident that like, yep, I'm holding the show because you are there for a reason.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think, you know, as co-hosts, I think Ashita, the first thing you said was, "Hi, I'm your co-host," and then Joel didn't really quite name who he was, but from the outset, it just really felt like you were taking a back seat and you were waiting, sort of, to be kind of instigated to take your place.
I think Joel needs to take an exhale, and then Ash needs to like jump in. Like they need to blend a bit more.
Exactly,
right?
using their strengths, right, to kind of complement each other.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes, and this really could come with just a bit more time working together. So if you had more time, that could really be a nice pair to work off. Because if like two are, you know, live wires, it can also work, but it can be a bit like whoa, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. So I think bearing that in mind, I hope you both feel a way to sort of tune that, not only to yourselves, but tune it to your environment. So tune it to your co-host, tune it to your guest. You know, who are they as a personality? How can you bring more of this or that energy out of them with your presence?
And that's all we have for you today. Who will make it to the finals? We shall see, as their journey is just beginning. Before we go, we would like to thank our sponsors, Action City, MGP, Self Photo Studios, Spin, K-Pop X Fitness, and Nebo. Follow us on our social media platform at SMUBE to receive the latest updates regarding VPH 2022. See you there!